How do you spell your last name?
I know, you thought that was funny. You almost cracked a human smile. A?
Yep.
What letter are we on? What did I just give you?
I have a W and an A.
Okay, L.
Okay.
Badge number.
I don't use my badge number. We use serial number.
Serial number then. Go ahead.
You don't know, right?
You don't know it?
3846.
Deputies use serious.
Yeah, we use serial numbers. We don't use badge numbers.
What's that badge number on there? You don't know it?
Right?
You don't know it?
Right?
You don't know it?
Yeah, I know.
So I got the paperwork here. You guys are more than welcome to be out here, but that's the entrance over. You guys to stay on the outside of the entrance, but
They have signs. Everyone's welcome.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying. They don't want the protesters in here. So
what happens when someone is simply trying to report a crime only to find themselves caught in a web of miscommunication, legal hurdles, and escalating tensions with law enforcement? In today's encounter, we follow Brian, a man who, despite being the victim, is faced with a police officer's refusal to acknowledge his rights and a growing sense of frustration. What starts as a simple request to speak with a supervisor soon spirals into an argument about authority respect and the rules of engagement between citizens and those meant to serve them. How far can the system push before it breaks?
Statement from you?
Can you start that sentence over?
Sure. If you are wanting to be a victim of a crime, I'm going to take a recorded statement from you.
And can that be anonymous?
No, it cannot.
Why can't a victim statement be anonymous? You know that that's not true. You know it's not.
Are you ready to let me talk or no?
Okay.
Okay. So there has to be a couple things on a report in order for me to press charges. I have to have a suspect and a victim for this to go through the court system.
You can have anonymous
You have to
victims.
be- No, you cannot.
Yeah, you can. What do you do for Jane Does?
A victim of a crime is not a Jane Doe.
Well, a Jane Doe can be a victim of a crime. Would you not investigate that crime if it's a Jane Doe? You're not going to win at this logic game. I mean, I will provide it, but just tell me that you're asking for it because it's not required. Just be honest with me. That's all I'm
I'm
asking.
asking for it because you are reporting a crime occurred, which means that your name needs to be on my report as either the victim or the reporting party if you would like me to pursue charges.
But I know that's not true.
Okay. and
Is
you
there a
have your own
supervisor?
feelings. Yeah, he's on scene right now.
Can I speak
What's
to
your
him?
first name?
May I speak to him? My name is Brian.
Brian, how do you
Yeah.
spell that?
Brian.
And your middle name, Brian?
Look, may I speak with the supervisor, please?
He's busy speaking.
Okay, I'll just wait to speak to him. I'll just wait to speak for him. I don't appreciate you getting, like, an attitude with me. You have. You've lied to me. He's lied to me a bunch of times. Okay, I just don't. I would like to be treated with respect, and I don't feel this. No, you either do or you do not, like Yoda, right?
I need your name and date.
Well, I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
You would also then be subpoenaed in that court to
I would like
give
to-
your
I would just like to
testimony. I cannot subpoena you without your name and date of birth.
I would like to confirm that with your supervisor.
Certainly. We'll just stand right here and wait for him then.
Are you so angry?
I'm doing my job.
It shows. You're very angry. I hope you find peace. There's no need for this. I asked him multiple times, back away from me. Back away, back away, back away. Is that the supervisor? Hey, are you this? Can I speak to him?
Not right now. He's busy.
Man, I'm speaking to you like a human. Can you speak to me like I'm a human?
I answered your question.
Well, yeah, but you just got an attitude. You don't speak to people like human. You speak to people like subjects, and I'm not your subject.
He's busy right now.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Place 124.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
That's none of your business.
I'm just trying to make small talk.
Oh, well, I'm not going to make conversation with you either.
Why?
We're going to just stand here and wait for my supervisor.
Is this how you treat the victims of crimes? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. How long have you worked here? I'm just talking to you, man.
How about we talk about you wanted to go to work, right?
I
Where
do.
you work at?
Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable asking questions because Can you read me my rights?
No.
Why? Do I have the right
We're
to
not going
remain
to talk at all.
silent?
Right now, we're going to just wait for our supervisor.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Well,
For what crime?
We've already told you.
Can you tell me again? Because everything I've said and everything you guys are going to see on the camera shows that I'm the victim
then
here.
you need to allow
That's
us
the
to do
process
that
that we're in right
investigation.
now.
So why am I, the victim, being prevented from going to work?
Because you
We
need
are-
to, yeah, go ahead.
We're in the process of determining that you are the victim, but right now, I don't have the full story.
Why am I being surrounded while he's literally not? He's just allowed to sit there.
So, like I said,
Why am I being surrounded like a criminal while he's literally just sitting there?
Because you're offering the most resistance to us right now.
Resistance, I'm the victim.
Okay, well, and
What
you're not-
resistance?
You're not willing to provide that information to us right now?
What am I
we're gonna
resisting?
do,
I don't
Ryan, is
have-
We're gonna just wait for my supervisor because you've requested to speak to him and we're going around in circles and not getting
I'm in so
anywhere
much
with you.
pain, dude.
So, okay, would you like an ambulance?
No, I would like to speak to this guy.
Okay,
he
well,
looks like
I'm
he's.
not gonna allow you to do that right now.
Dude, why are you so rude?
I don't know why that's rude, I'm just telling you.
You just
directly
are.
what's-
You have a rude demeanor.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that's.
You don't need to be
coming
like
off
that. Thank you for being at least respectful.
We're gonna wait for my
Thank you.
supervisor for your request.
Yeah. Hey, are you the supervisor?
I am not, but I can tell you what's going on.
Please do.
All right, so you're going to be trespassed from the property.
Okay.
And that's going to be good for a year.
Okay.
Okay, these folks do not want to pursue charges against you for disorderly conduct, which they certainly could. You are not going to be pursuing charges for assault because you are the aggressor in all this. So bottom line is you're being trespassed.
Can I leave?
And that, yep, well,
Okay.
they got to
No,
issue you
no.
some paper
He just
first.
said yeah. Dude, why?
They have to issue you some paper first. So we're going to get your information. They're going to issue you a trespass notice, and then you can leave. Okay? It'll just be another 10 minutes.
Brian, what's your middle name?
Am I required to provide
Yes,
it?
you are, because you're being trespassed.
I know that you can provide trespass warnings without a name. I know you can.
What's your middle name?
And I would have left. I'm willing
We're
to
gonna
leave.
allow you to leave as soon as
So
I
then
print
I have
off
to
the
be
trespass notice
per
for you.
trespass. I have to be required. You have to allow me to leave before that. It's a yeah, you do.
No, our city attorney says that we're gonna trespass you while you're on the property. What's your middle name?
E.
How do you spell that?
You don't know how to spell the letter E, genius?
What does E stand for?
Edward.
How do you spell that?
Oh, come on.
I don't make assumptions anymore with names.
Let's try. D.
Yep.
I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
W.
Yep.
You got that?
I do.
A.
Yep.
You got that one?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
R.
Okay.
Okay, I don't see you writing.
Okay. What's D? I'm
Which
assuming?
letter are we on?
What's your last
Oh,
name?
I thought you don't assume.
How do you
W.
spell your last name?
I know, you thought that was funny. You almost cracked a human smile. A.
Yep.
What letter are we on? What did I just give you?
I have a W and an A.
Okay, L. So I've given you W-A-L, right?
Correct?
E. That's W-A-L-E. Right? Wait, we got W-A-L-E-N. What do we got?
W-A-L-E-N.
Okay, and then D.
Yep.
What do we got now? I fell out there.
Oh, would you like an ambulance?
No, I'm okay. I just want to leave.
Okay.
What do we have? I forget.
W-A-L-E-N-D.
Why?
Perfect. What's
No,
your
why?
birthday?
I'm asking why. I'm just kidding, dude. Lighten up. 4/13/86. Lighten up. You got clown. She got
Stay here
clown.
with my partners. I'll be right back with you.
She got clown.
All right. Anderson, you can come with me.
Can I go?
She's gonna go print off some paperwork.
I don't really need it. Can I go? Can I go? I don't want the paperwork. Can I go?
Wait for your trespass notice.
I don't want it. Can I go?
Your trespass notice.
Can I wait out here?
You're gonna get your trespass notice.
For what?
So we're done conducting
For
business.
what? Can I just go? She got all my info. She got my info. Can I go?
Nope.
Why? What am I being detained for, supervisor? What's your name and badge number?
We're being detained because we were investigating this and we're going to hand you
What's
a
your name
form.
and badge number?
Sergeant Durenberger, badge 99.
99.
Yep.
Good year.
Yep.
Matrix came out that year. Why do you guys treat people like animals?
Okay. And you could be getting charged with disorderly conduct.
I'm just asking.
So
I could
Yeah.
Dude, I salted their sidewalk for them.
Okay. Doesn't change the fact that your behavior meets qualifications to be charged with disorderly conduct.
Okay. I just want to go to work.
Okay, we'll get you out of here in just a couple minutes.
All right.
You're good. Good. Come in.
What's your name and badge number?
Erickson, 139.
Erickson 139. Your turn.
McLaughlin, 178.
I got yours. Oh, did I? No.
Goldenman 93.
Cool. 93 was a better year than 99. Let's
Oh, yeah?
see. Yeah, what came out that year? Well, Nirvana. Nirvana was good. We had
Good year for
Soundgarden.
music.
Yeah.
Good year for music.
Let's see. That was like 7.
What happened in 99? That wasn't so
99,
good.
Matrix came out. 99 kind of sucked.
Okay.
The internet made things shitty.
I can't disagree with
Yeah.
you there.
But yeah, Matrix. Oh, you know what else came out? Truman Show. Fantastic
That was a good
movie.
movie.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And you had Office Space, another good movie. That was a good year for movies. After that, everything got shitty. Thank you for being human. It means a lot.
Is it more than just TCO in this building?
I don't think so.
All TCO?
I'm gonna go wait outside, guys.
Cold out there.
Yeah,
You
but I
wanna
can't.
wait warm?
I got my jacket on now. I don't want to vape in there.
It's a nice leather jacket.
Thank you. I thought I wrecked it when I fell, but luckily it's a nice leather jacket. Can I go?
Not quite yet. Like I said, she's got it. She's just printing off a piece of paper for you, and then you'll be out of here.
My back hurts from falling right there. Is there any way to follow up on that with you guys, or?
So we can document that in our report.
Please do,
But,
yeah.
But past that, it's a civil thing. We'd like.
Yeah,
to do
I
a
would just
civil
like that
suit,
documented
but
because
we
Just
can.
on your way in, you slipped and fell, or?
I was headed back out to my car,
Oh.
and that little center part with all that green stuff that I put there was not like that. And so I fell right on my tailbone. It hurt real bad.
Yeah.
And then I went in, I said, hey, you guys should salt your sidewalks. And they said, we're working on it, while they sat on their asses. And I've done salting before. That is not what working on it looks like. So on my way out, I passed the salt bucket. I did it.
So that's what kind of caused or started the whole incident here.
I'm not going to answer questions beyond that, but
That's fine. I was just curious.
I know that there is a reason that they do do not want me looking like the good guy here.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, this is a copy of your trespass. You can't come back to the property in a year. If you do come back on the property within a year, you'll be arrested.
This encounter serves as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between authority and individual rights. While officers have a duty to enforce the law, they must also recognize and respect the rights of those they serve. It's easy to forget that as citizens we have the right to question authority and demand accountability. The real challenge lies in navigating these situations with patience, respect, and understanding. The next time you find yourself in a tense encounter, remember your voice matters, and standing up for your rights is always worth the effort. So, how do we navigate the line between asserting our rights and respecting authority when tensions rise between citizens and law enforcement. In today's encounter, a simple interaction at a public parking lot escalates into a heated exchange of words. The individual armed with a camera challenges an officer's orders, pushing the boundaries of what's considered lawful and respectful. With cameras rolling, the situation turns into a clash of egos and a test of patience, leaving us to wonder, when does a simple disagreement spiral out of control?
No, I'm good.
I don't want you to be.
I don't want you to be talking to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want you talking to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
I'm giving you.
Don't talk to me. That's not a lawful order. That's not a lawful order. This is public property. So then stand right there. Don't turn your back to me. Don't turn your back to me. I don't know. She's tripping over here because I'm filming.
Just don't stand behind.
I don't have to stand anywhere, man. This is a public parking.
Okay, so right now you're interfering with our.
How am I interfering? You came up to me. You came up to me. Did she not come up to me? I did not talk to you, did I?
Okay.
I don't want you behind
Are
my
you
back.
getting
I don't want you to talking to me. You're ruining my shot.
Are you getting gas?
Our investigation
How am
right now
I?
by having to pay attention
How?
to you. Okay? So
You're tripping. You're tripping,
you
man.
can film and go
You're
around
tripping.
that
I can film anywhere. Stop. 148 subsection G. Realize it. You know it? I don't think you do. I think you know 148 1A. I think you know 148 real good. That's what you want to use right now, but you're not.
And now your buddy's over on that side. You gotta watch him too. Okay? Because obviously he's on my driver's
So call some
side.
backup to come watch us. Okay, good. Damn, you little sissy. What's the matter with
Scaredy
you?
cat. I'm just paying attention to my partner's back and my back.
Oh, no.
Okay? All
You're
right?
an idiot. What's your name and badge number?
You can read, right? This is Officer
Yeah.
Enriquez. Okay?
Badge number.
I don't use my badge number.
Ba-
We use serial number.
Serial number then. Go
Obviously
ahead.
You don't know, right?
You don't know it?
4846.
Deputies use serious.
Yeah, we use serial numbers. We don't use badge numbers.
What's that badge number on there? You don't
can
know
read
it?
right?
You don't
can
know
read
it?
right?
You don't know
You
it?
can read it, right?
You don't know it?
Okay.
Shut up, public servant. Shut up, you public servant. Man. You guys are if you guys are that scared, call some backup and you guys keep going with your stuff.
For him to go home at this
Shut
point,
up,
okay?
shut up. We're here to
This is
protect
on
you, man. We're here to protect you to make sure nothing happens, man.
delaying this
Shut
for
up,
him
we're here
right
for
now.
his safety. You're an
Delaying
idiot.
it for him at
You're
this point.
delaying it. Coming up to me, disturbing my peace.
Hey, what'd you find when you grabbed my plate? Nothing, huh?
On your plates, I never got on your plates.
Okay.
I don't even know what
So
car
when I
you're
said what's
driving.
up and you guys did a U-turn?
I don't even know
You
what
see
car
these
you're
clowns?
driving.
You see this clown?
Damn.
This clown says I'm interfering when she comes up to me. What an idiot. Shut up, you idiot. We're here to protect them. From dummies like you. From dummies like you that don't know that you serve us.
She doesn't know when to shut up.
You don't even know who you serve, you idiot. Hey, partner, listen to him. Shut up already.
Yeah, she doesn't know when to stop.
Shut up like that. Shut up. Exactly, okay. You work for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It is fine, so realize it. Shut your mouth already. Listen to your boss. Listen to your boss. You didn't tell me shit. Did I move anywhere? Did I move anywhere? I didn't think so, right? I'm still standing where I was, you dumb. Yeah, all right.
So respectful.
Why would I respect when you come up to me trying to bark orders at me?
I'm just trying to have you move to.
I don't have to go anywhere, dummy. You're not in charge of me. You're not in charge of me. Until I break the law, you don't tell me shit.
I gave you a lawful order.
You didn't give me shit. That's not a lawful order. That's not. That's an unlawful order. That's an unlawful order.
I told you to move up.
I don't have to move anywhere. I don't have to move anywhere. This is a public parking. This is public parking.
Okay.
So go ahead. Do whatever you're going to do. Idiot. Hey, come watch your partner. She needs babysitting.
Yeah, I need someone to watch you.
Yeah, because she's so scared of a camera.
You are.
You're a Yeah, it is not okay, man. You're in fear, then get another profession.
No one said
Man, you're a fear. You don't want my back to you. You're an idiot. You can stand right there looking at him and looking at me. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, man. Yeah, watch me because she's too scared. Stupid little. What an idiot. Let me get a better view for you guys.
Have a great night, sir.
All that for nothing, huh, you dummy?
Have a great night.
All that for nothing, huh, dummy? All that for nothing, huh?
Okay.
Get in your car and bounce.
You're not gonna tell me what to do.
I told you, you're dismissed. Get in your car and get.
I'm not dismissed.
Yeah, I guarantee you'll leave before I do. I guarantee you'll leave before I do.
Okay.
Come on, get your partner, man. She's acting like a clown.
Same thing to you.
Go ahead, violate the Bain Act. What's the matter with your officers right here, man? Come on, partner, get in.
You good?
Yeah, are you good? Oh no, your back is towards me. Don't be scared.
Hey, man.
Don't be scared.
All right.
Hey.
Man, what's wrong with your partner, man?
Look, give some distance.
I don't have to do anything. Get in your car and get out.
This is what you do. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I do. I come out here and find idiots like
That's
you.
cool.
Try to give orders for nothing.
Keep going.
It is not nice. She's over here bothering my film, man. She's over here trying to bark orders, man. What's the matter with you?
Good night.
What? My light goes wherever my camera goes, man.
Nah, do not shine.
My light goes anywhere. My light goes anywhere. And you doing that, you're violating the Bain Act. You know that, right? Look it up. Look it up. She can see perfectly fine. Did she complain about the light? Oh my God. Now we're going to cry about the light. Wah, wah.
Getting gas?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. My business is not your business. My business is not your business. Don't worry about it.
Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Get in your car. Didn't I tell you you're going to be dismissed?
Yeah, we're dismissed.
Didn't I tell you? Get going.
Okay.
Get out of here.
I will.
That's right.
Okay.
Damn. You need to calm that ego, sister. Damn. Go get some donuts. Hurry up.
Ego tripping tyrant.
Sick ass tyrants right here.
Hey, don't get that close.
I can get as close as I want. Look at that. Woo! I'm so close. Look at
Don't
that.
get that close.
Dude, get away from the.
I'm going to the store. You guys are backing my way, you idiot. Man. You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. Woo! Get the ready.
Get the fuck back to work.
What's wrong, pig? You can't do nothing because I didn't break the law. You know it. You're dismissed. Get. Yeah, look at this fool.
Why are you in my way?
Look at this fool.
Why are you trying to run
Get away from the car now.
Sick ass fool.
No,
Get away.
I'm trying to leave. You gotta get out of the way.
Damn. You guys don't know how to drive? You guys don't know how to drive?
Let's go.
You guys don't know how to drive? Back up, moron. Yeah, you guys are funny, man. Hollywood is funny. Bunch of crybaby sissies, man. What's the matter with you guys? What's the matter?
This tense encounter serves as a reminder that while we all have the right to assert ourselves, it's important to understand the balance between standing firm in our rights and fostering mutual respect. In moments of conflict, escalation doesn't always lead to a resolution. Sometimes it only adds fuel to the fire. As citizens, we have a responsibility to hold those in authority accountable, but also to ensure we don't cross into disrespect. The next time you're faced with a challenging situation, remember your rights are important, but so is your ability to handle the situation calmly and respectfully. So what happens when individuals assert their right to free speech, but find themselves at odds with both event organizers and law enforcement? In today's story, a group of people exercising their right to stand in a public park, sharing their message, finds themselves in a tense standoff with officers. Despite clarifying that they aren't violating any laws, the conflict continues to escalate, raising questions about public space, private events, and the limits of free expression. How far can authority go in controlling public spaces, and when do individuals need to stand their ground?
I mean, some love is lust, right? There's the worldly love, which is the type of feeling love that sometimes we feel.
A lot of it. So, can you guys move on the outskirts of they have this all rented out right here. So if you're not here to be part of this.
Oh, we are here to be part of this.
Well, I would step outside because these vendors, you guys, I don't want you guys harassing these vendors. Okay?
We're not harassing anybody. We're having a good conversation.
No, we're having a peaceful conversation. That was what I was told. So if you guys just move out to the outskirts. That's their word against ours. Okay. If you guys just do me a favor and move to the outskirts of, they have all this over here is all open for you guys. If you want to get on the outside of the actual festival.
So where have they rented? Where is?
So they have from the pavilion all the way down to where it curves around on the other side.
Is that like a permit or something?
Yes,
do you have a copy of it?
I do not have a copy of it, but
can you easily obtain one?
Correct.
Can you show that
can
to
you
us?
obtain one and show us what they've actually rented and what the stipulations are?
Why are you giving me a hard
Oh, no.
What's your name, officer?
I'm just asking.
Sergeant.
I'm just asking you very nicely if you guys should step on the outside of the festival, and you can do what you want.
Sergeant, what's your name?
Lee.
What's your badge number?
304.
Okay, I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Hey, we're going to respectfully decline your request, and we're going to stay here for now. Okay, this is a public park. We're on the public access of the park. We understand they've rented some pavilions and things like
they
that.
have all this
We're not going to occupy their rented pavilions and things like that.
And
And they have signs that says everyone is welcome, and this is a public event, by the way. It's not a private event. I already talked to the Parks and Rec people.
Okay, hold on.
This is not a private event. This is a public event.
Stand by 1 second.
What would happen if we don't leave? What will you do, Sergeant?
Oh, actually, just move on the outside of the
I understand you're asking. I'm just respectfully declining.
Right.
Okay? Cool?
We're not harassing.
We're all good then?
Yeah, I suppose so.
All right.
But if I get any more words, then I'm gonna have to get you guys move.
What are you going to do if we don't?
I'll probably just have to just remove you from the park.
How so? How are you going to remove me from the park? By force?
I'll get you a copy of the thing.
They're some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
But how are you going to, Sergeant? How?
Taking somebody's word. That I'm a liar. I'll be back.
Yeah. Hey, man, I
Hey, nice to
appreciate
meet
your time.
Stand your ground.
Yeah, thank you. My name's Merrick. Lord bless you.
Good luck on your.
How are you? Hi.
I'm just the celebrity.
And most.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
So everybody here is paid to have a booth, so I would be happy to let you have a vendor space here, but it's
We're not
$30.
vending anything.
Well, but you're taking up space that would otherwise be a vendor space.
Who's wanting to set up here?
You are. You've set up. You are handing out information about what you all do, which is what everybody else here is doing. So.
We're not vending anything. We're just exercising our freedom of speech in the public venue.
Well, but see, we've rented the entire park.
Yeah, you got signs that says everyone is welcome. Are we not welcome?
Yes, but these people paid for their spots to be here to share their.
Yeah, and we're not in their spots.
We're not
that
in
they
their
paid
spots.
No,
for.
actually, you are, because these would be
Oh,
spots that
is
I
someone
would-
going to set up a table here?
Who wants to set up here?
I'll find somebody to set up here.
Okay.
That has paid for their spot to be here.
How about in every single open
That's okay.
area?
We'll take care of it.
If you could get some
all
law
right.
enforcement,
Thank
we'd
you.
love to speak with them.
Well, we're not vending anything.
Yeah.
We're just here as citizens of the community with freedom of speech. Everybody's wearing T-shirts with messages on them. It's allowed.
Yeah, I see lots of signs and flags.
Well, he left because he gave a threat and we didn't back down. Howdy.
I did confirm that they have.
Sergeant Hughes, how you doing? Or Officer Hughes, huh?
On you, sir.
Yeah, I know.
So I got the paperwork here.
Uh-huh.
You guys are more than welcome to be out here, but that's the entrance over. You guys can stay on the outside of the entrance, but
They have
inside.
signs. Everyone's welcome.
Okay, listen
Yep.
to what I'm saying. They don't want the protesters in here. So
We're not protesting, sir.
The thing is, this is an event. If they want you gone, then you gotta go.
I was told it was a public event and that they rented the pavilions and things, but this is still accessible to the public, this whole park, right?
No, it's not.
The public's walking through here freely all they want.
Right, but they're not in here protesting.
We're not
The guy
protesting.
who's leading this does not want you guys in here. So when I ask
What
you guys
am I
again,
protesting?
Whatever this is you got going on right
This
here.
is just what God's word says. It's about pride. This is a pride event, right?
So you guys are more welcome to go up to the entrance and do what you do, but they don't want you inside the bubble right here.
What does the paperwork say?
It's right here.
Want you here? The city's okay with it. So
It's also right here, Parks and Venue, and I got
have to arrest you for criminal
Parks and Venue.
trespass.
But what does it say?
Does it specify the location that they have rented?
Yes, they have this one right here.
But where does it specify?
Can I see that?
Well, what are you going to do if
I mean,
if we
you
stay
showed me
here?
the document for like 3 seconds. If I want to be informed so that I can make a wise decision, let me see where is specified that they've rented. Like, are you saying I
understand
can't
they
stand
don't.
right over there?
No, I told you guys more than perfectly. You can go stand right over
So
there.
they haven't rented
No,
there.
you guys go right over there to that cart path and do whatever you guys want to do. They don't want you inside.
Can you show me where
You
they
all the way
have
over there by the
permit
cars?
for?
Correct. Or you
No,
go
I
back
don't wanna
over,
go over there.
okay, well then the entrance is right there. That's what they do
I'm
not
happy
have.
right here where I'm at.
Do they have
I'm perfectly within my rights to stand here. This is a public space.
right there? See where those balloons are right there? That's where it all starts.
You got Black Lives Matter. You got all sorts of messages floating around this
They're
place.
contracted to be inside here with
That young man's not contracted to be inside of here.
What are you talking
With
about?
Black Lives Matter right here behind you.
Yes, they are.
No, he's not.
That's got nothing to do with anything.
It does. There's all sorts of messages. Everyone's welcome. It says right there. What's going to happen if we don't leave?
I'm not sure this is then we're going to have to start arresting people if we don't
For
want
what?
to do that. For criminal trespass.
We're not trespassing. This is a public park and it's a public event. This is a public event on a public park and we're not interrupting the event. We're not disrupting the flow of traffic. We're in a public park.
We want confirmation that they've actually rented the entire park because we were.
They don't have the
and
entire
Mike,
park. I've already told you that. They
okay.
have half the park.
We were told
Where does it say?
was
You
the
didn't show me
pavilion.
where it says
Like,
that.
where did you get that information right?
And does it say it's a private or public event? They have to specify that in their
Is that in
contractual
writing?
agreement with the Parks Department.
Well, here's the thing.
When they fill out the contractual obligation to rent out pavilions and things like that, they have to specify if the event is public or private.
Yeah, that same individual told me to basically F myself.
Is this registered as a public or private event? According to the contractual, exactly. He won't even let us read it. I tried to get copies of it earlier this week. No one will give them. I talked to the Parks Department. They said the park was not closed to the public today. They have signs that says everyone is welcome. We're welcome here. Now, if they want to take down their everyone is welcome signs and say not everyone's welcome here and they want to be bigots and they want to be discriminatory, they can do that. And they can register this as a private event, fence it off, and charge admission or
yeah, they just did that in Indianapolis with the Indy Pride.
Yeah.
All a military park, it was a private event that was ticketed.
That's what they have to do
Yeah.
in order to do what you're saying is happening, criminal trespass. They have to permit this as a private event. They have to cordon off the area, and they either have to charge admission or have a gated entrance. Then they can choose who comes in and doesn't to their private event. Just like if we had a wedding event and we wanted a pavilion and we didn't want other people in our wedding event, we could register it as a private event.
Well, the county officer will bring whoever's in charge over here just so we can confirm and talk it over with you.
Okay. I'm just saying we're happy where we're at, and I don't really have any intentions to leave.
Now, we're not going around to other businesses prohibiting what they're doing.
Not at all.
And we're exercising our free speech. We're not making anybody take anything. We're not calling them F words and stuff like that. We're not harassing, but we've gotten some of that. We've gotten people give us the middle
Give me these, miss?
tell us the F
Love hasn't won yet.
But that's still called not harassment. I don't think so.
Hi.
Thing is,
What do you think?
whoever's in charge is not like.
Very loving and tolerant of you,
You know what I
sir.
mean?
Jesus saves, man.
I thought you guys were the loving, tolerant crowd.
I'm not, bitch.
Jesus
Apparently.
gives true love.
Yeah, Jesus saves, sir.
The cross,
he does.
the
Jesus
cross
does
of
save.
Jesus Christ, my friend.
Here you go. This is all what they have right here. Pride Festival.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Did they register it as a public or private event with the Parks Department in their
I'm not sure
contractual
what they
agreement?
did that as.
Yeah, exactly. I think you should find that out. It's a public event. They didn't register it as a private event.
And this is a map of where the booths are, so that people can know which
Correct.
booth it is.
Correct.
So there's not a booth there.
This is all what they paid for right here.
This is not a description of their legal permission to be here.
No, it's not.
This
That
is for
that is their own. That is
eventees.
their own event flyer. You can't use that as a legal document.
I think
to
I
tell
saw
me I'm
they put that
criminally
flyer on
trespassing.
Facebook.
You have to. Where's the guy in charge? Maybe that'll help. He's right here underneath the.
Like that's something I saw they put on Facebook. So.
Everyone's welcome. It says right there.
Yeah, like you said, it's a public event.
They invited the whole public to be here. We're just taking their invitation. They asked everybody to be here. It's a public event.
Are you getting one of these, miss? Are you getting one of these, miss? Are you getting one of these, miss? And these, miss?
Thank you. No, they can't.
That's what he said.
No, it's a public event. He just said so. Yeah, that's all. We've had many non. Many,
on you, nothing like that.
no.
Makes sense.
Hey, thanks, man.
No, we're not domestic terrorists.
Christian Taliban.
One in the pink is. I'll tell you that much.
Yes.
I mean, really, she's walking up and down, intimidating us with
Well,
stairs.
she's been following us for
Class 2 sides. Look, I'm just.
I appreciate you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally understand their side, so I just want to let you know, we have no intentions to block a vendor booth.
I'm only here to make sure there's not a ruckus and everybody's safe. That's it.
Everything's been fine.
We're not planning on any ruckus.
Right.
And we don't take up arms against people either.
Yeah. Once they figure out what they're going to do, and that's on them. There's the part, you know, it's got
They're
nothing
saying
to
that
do with
we
me.
affirm, and actually, I don't know, but if you know, but in the Bible it says that.
So I heard him say it's a public event.
Are actually deacons
Yep.
of God.
So it's open to the public.
So you have a very high responsibility and privilege.
No, they can control who's in their pavilions, who's in their vendor booths, all that stuff. They can't control who's in this part of the park. No, they can't. The public can walk through here all day long. If they wanted to control who's in this part of the park, they would gate it off and they would let people in and out. Have some sort of security. They wouldn't be using the state. They wouldn't be using South Bend. They wouldn't be using the university police to enforce their will.
Who's in here and who's not, so they can tell you to
No, they don't control who's in here and who's not. You're wrong. It's a public event. They invited the public. It's a public event. It's not a private event.
Okay, here's the thing.
30's on his way out here. He can make
I even heard him say it's a publicly registered event. They registered as a public event.
Correct, he did say that.
Open to the public, right.
But they do have the right to kick out anybody that they don't want inside of what they rented out.
If we commit a crime, I agree with you. We can be trespassed from public property if we commit crimes. I agree with you. We're not committing any crime right now. So you would have to articulate some sort of crime we're committing right now in order to criminally trespass us.
Trespass.
For what? No. You'd have to articulate. This is public property. Just asking me to leave. But it's public. It's a public.
On the way, he's going to have the final say.
We have a right to be here, just like everybody else.
We'll speak with the sergeant when he.
Well, he is a sergeant.
We actually
I
were
work for the city of South.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, you're saying Joseph County. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, so if it's a public event, it's not cordoned off, they're not charging admission, it's open to the public, traditional public forum applies, okay? Now, we're not allowed to do anything criminal within their event, and we're also not allowed to disrupt their permitted event, which we're not doing. We're just standing here with a message on signs, that's it.
You guys get one of these? Love hasn't won yet. Talks about like class oppression and who in our society is most oppressed. Am I with the abortion people, like the Planned Parenthood people?
No, like the anti-abortion people.
Oh, like the Christians?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Christian, yeah. You get one of these? Y'all get one of these?
I'm an atheist.
Oh, that's fine. Christ came into the world to save all kinds of people. I was once an atheist too. This is number 30.
Oh, hi.
Hi there. Who am I speaking with?
Mike?
Mike?
I'm Merrick.
Merrick? Jesse. Jesse. Okay. So the main issue is obviously this is an open air event.
Yep.
You understand that. But if you're going to be stationary,
You're
it's
these,
going to
sir?
create a problem.
What problem?
Because they rented out all these spaces to the vendors.
We said they could set some up here if they want to. We're not blocking anything.
What I'm saying is, if you're stationary, it becomes a vendor type situation.
I'm not vending anything, sir.
Well, you're handing out pamphlets.
I'm not vending anything. I'm not soliciting anything. I'm not selling anything. It's freedom of speech,
There's no
sir.
exchange of money.
I'm not here for this.
I understand. Yeah.
You're coming at me with a little bit of venom there, and
No, I just want to make sure I establish our right to hand out literature if we want to.
Right.
And it's not a crime to be stationary in a public park.
but it's been rented out.
But it's a public venue and a public event.
Right, I understand that. But the people that are here that are stationary in their areas have rented out those spots. With you being stationary.
How often do I have to move?
Fabulous.
My suggestion is you continue to walk like
Do I have? What if I stop moving for 5 minutes?
If you stop moving for 5 minutes, are you going to be talking to the vendors and trying to...
What about 10 minutes? No, just stop. Talk to whoever I want to.
You're trying to get a number.
Well, we're trying to understand
because
why
there's no
talking
law.
with a vendor is a criteria.
Not. Well, you don't have to. You can just...
But you brought that up.
I did
You
bring it
mentioned
up.
the kinds of things I was doing. Like, how is that a valid criteria in any legal discussion of where we can be? Like, if you want to have a personal discussion about
trying
that,
to create
we understand.
Me either.
What's the
I
legal
understand
ultimatum?
what you're here for.
Perfect.
Okay? I understand what they're here for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay? And it's different ideologies and the way things are.
Absolutely.
Right?
conflicting ideas about pride. Yeah.
Right. Okay. They have pride in what they are. There are people here that are straight that love people, and it doesn't matter.
Right.
Right.
Sometimes people don't care what you believe. Yeah.
No. I'm just saying what I said. I'm not arguing the point.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Okay.
I understand. This is a hard.
Okay. And can't say that because that's not going to sound good.
It's all right, Sergeant Masterson. Let me help you out. I'll be very empathetic with you. Okay. I totally understand your situation. I totally understand you have a job to do, and this is a difficult situation. Okay. We're not here to interrupt their event. Okay. We're not here to disrupt their vendors. We're not here to disrupt the flow of traffic in any way, shape, or form. We're just here with a message of reconciliation in Jesus Christ. We're Christians, we love people, and we want them to hear the message of truth. Okay? And there's no crime in being stationary, so we're going to continue to be stationary. Now, the guy in charge of the event over here, I forget what his name is. I know you talked to him. I didn't catch his name. I don't think he gave it. If he wants to set up one of his vendor booths here, he's free to do so. It's his prerogative to do so. We'd move. Okay, so we're being very, I think, what's the word I'm looking for? As conducive as we can to the conflict that exists between two opposing worldviews, as you recognized. But being stationary is not a crime, so I don't think you can ask me to not be stationary, but I'm not going to acknowledge the request that I'm not going to submit to. Just respectfully, I'm going to decline the request to not be stationary. Okay? But I totally understand your situation. It's a hard place to be put in. But your job is to enforce the law. It's a public event, and we're not breaking the law.
You give one of these, sir?
I'll be back with you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Lord bless you.
Thank you.
This encounter teaches us a crucial lesson about the balance between respecting authority and asserting our rights. While public spaces are meant for all, there are situations where enforcement can clash with individual freedoms. Standing firm in our rights, especially in moments like these, is essential, but it's equally important to engage with respect, clarity, and a firm understanding of the law. As citizens, we must remain vigilant in ensuring that our rights are upheld even when faced with opposition. The next time you find yourself in a similar situation, remember your voice matters, but so does how you choose to navigate the situation.